7 touch points are the key to moving your audience from awareness to becoming a lead. In this video, I'm going to explain how top brands use 7 touch points to reach and convert their customers, and exactly how you can do this yourself. Let's get straight into it. Hi, I'm Sarah, and I've spent over 15 years working in marketing. I also have a degree and a postgraduate degree in marketing, and I was part of a group at the Chartered Institute of Marketing for a while. I'm here to help you optimize your marketing so you can save time and increase your return on investment. So there are lots of different origin stories for this theory. I don't think there is really one that everybody agrees on, but the main one that I found is that in the 1930s, movie executives found that in order to get people to go and see a film, they had to have seen the poster or the advertising on average 7 times before they actually went in and paid the money to see that film. And the real number of touch points could be 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. There's no real definitive number here, but really what the theory is trying to show you is that a potential customer needs to see or hear about your company multiple times before they take action. Now, in cases where people have an urgent problem, an immediate need, or it's an emergency, the number of touch points reduces quite a lot. But in cases where they don't have an immediate need, maybe they're researching some information, or maybe they're not even thinking about it at this point, the number of touch points increases by a lot. So in order to work out how many touch points your business is going to need, you need to think about where customers are in that journey. Do they have an immediate problem, an immediate or an urgent need? Or is it something they've not even thought about? Or is it somewhere in the middle? Think about it as a scale and think about where your potential customers are. And you might even have different potential customers or different personas. Some personas have a more urgent need, less touch points. Some personas are much further down the line, more touch points. That should help you to plan out your marketing strategy. So what is a touch point? A touch point is every single interaction that a customer has with your brand or your business. A customer may buy after minimal interactions, but like I said, that's usually the case of something urgent or an emergency. And if a customer does buy after a limited number of interactions, you actually have a higher chance of having negative reviews or a bad customer experience because that customer has not fully understood what it means to buy a product or a service from your business, and they maybe don't truly appreciate all of the work that goes into it, or they're not really fully on board, they don't fully trust you. So they're more likely to go into it feeling in a negative way. So actually, even though it is more work, having multiple touch points allows you to build that trust and credibility with your customers. What do touch points do? Touch points guide the customer through their journey from awareness to consideration to decision and post-purchase. The more touch points there are, the more chance you have to build trust and drive conversions. In fact, multi-touch point strategies can actually lead to 30% higher conversions. And now I'm going to go through a long list of touch points so you actually have some examples to think about. Hopefully this will give you some ideas and inspiration of all the different ways you can touch your leads before they become a customer. The first one is social media. Every single post that a person sees, every image, every text, every video, every ad that they see is a touch point. And this doesn't mean that you need to go out and have multiple social media channels. No, you still need to have a focused strategy, but the point is to keep it targeted with your audience and make it so your content is interesting and engaging and they see the posts, so each post actually makes a difference and they engage with it. The next one is retargeting ads. So after a customer has visited your website, that could be a product page or it could be a different page on your website. If you show them a retargeting ad, you're showing them something, again, usually within a short time frame after they've seen something that nurtures them down the funnel more. The next one is organic search, and that's when they're searching for something on Google. They could be searching directly for a product or service, or they could be searching for some information around the problem that they have, and then they see an article from your business. That's another touch point. The next one is email campaigns. So you might have a newsletter or you might have campaigns when new products launch. Each time you send an email to that person that they open or click or engage with in some way, that's a touch point. Paid search ads, that could be on social media, could be display, could be text ads. When your prospects are searching for something on a search engine or they're on social media, paying to show them more instances of your brand is another touch point. Influencer collaborations. You can partner with influencers that your audience follow to show your products or to promote your products in some way. This often works really well than just posting from a company's social media page. Product demonstrations. You can either demonstrate your products live in person, giving your customer a chance to really see the product in action, or have recorded video product demonstrations. Webinars. Any interactive, in-depth explanations or Q&As are really great as touch points. Customer service interactions. These are also touch points. So this can be before somebody purchases. Maybe they want help on deciding the right thing to buy, or after they become a customer and they're going to repeat purchase. Having those customer service interactions, having a positive interaction with customer service is another touch point. Events and community engagement. Online or in-person events are great for building communities for your brand and offer another touch point for you. Direct mail, the physical actual mail that you get in the post. Not many companies use this anymore, and it's a real shame because getting something unique from a business actually stands out these days. Referral programs. This is where you're using your customers, friends or family to refer to somebody else. So that way you have somebody that the person trusts, hopefully, referring your business to them. TV ads. If you have the budget, TV ads are a very engaging touch point you can use. Radio ads. If your audience are listening to the radio on a regular basis, radio ads are actually more affordable than you think. So here's how to create your own 7 touchpoint strategy. Firstly, map out your customer journey. Make sure you know what is happening now, what touchpoints are in place, and really think about all the different ways that people interact with your business. That includes salespeople, customer service, all the different ways that people can interact with your business. Then map out your ideal customer journey. So take where you are now and then look at where you want it to be. The next step is to choose the channels that fit your audience. So you definitely don't want to be using every single channel. Think about where your customers are spending the most time and focus in on those channels. Next, write out lots and lots and lots of different touch points. You might need 7 in order to convert a customer, but you need to actually have more going because not every customer is going to see every single touch point. So every time you post on social media, not every customer is going to see that. They might see the more popular posts, they might see certain posts if they're online or if they just follow the company, but they won't see everything there. So you need to plan for a lot of touch points. The next part is to make sure that your messaging is consistent across all channels. So plan out your content and make sure you've got different ways to use that messaging across the different channels. And the next part is to measure and analyze engagement and conversions. Make sure that you know which parts are getting the most engagement and which parts more people are seeing, and then adjust your strategy as you need to. So that's the 7 touch points theory, a powerful strategy to take people from awareness into customers. Please, can you do one thing for me? Click the like button if you found this helpful. And for more marketing advice, click subscribe. Finally, please check out my latest video, which you can see here. Thanks for watching, and here's to your marketing success.